all on WHOW, AM, FM, and streamed online.
Rehab, recover, and return home when you or your loved one use the Bounce Back program at Liberty Village of Clinton. When you're not ready for a nursing home, their Bounce Back program is the answer. Click their icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Simply the finest.
Healthy children make better students and stronger athletes. Be their advocate. Schedule their back-to-school physicals today at SIU Center for Family Medicine. Call 217-735-2317 now or click their icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. The ladies from the library join us in studio today. Mel Snow is the children's librarian. Good morning, Mel.
Good morning.
Congratulations on a record summer reading club.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.
Definitely. I know Emily Dunham had a hand in that as well. Welcome, Emily.
Hello, hello.
And congratulations. This is really exciting stuff for you guys. Tell us, Mel, about the summer. How many registrants did you get and all this stuff?
So we got record registrants. We're very pleased. We had 804 was our total number. Mm-hmm. So we were really excited to hit 800. And when we did, we didn't think we were going to get more than that. Mm-hmm. And that 804 number, we're very pleased with.
Awesome.
We had our celebration this past weekend on Saturday, and we had over 200 people. We guesstimated between 200 to 250 people at our celebration, so that was a huge success also. It was a little hot, but we were able to go inside and have pizza and air conditioning from 11 to 1, so it was really fun.
Yeah, we had the inflatable like slides and bounce houses.
Nice.
It was so fun.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Why do you think this year was a record? What'd you do that you think really stood out to people?
Well, I don't know. This is both of our first year. We're going to be sending out a email kind of asking people what they liked and what they didn't like. So we're really excited to hear the feedback from our patrons. But we did quadruple the amount of programs compared to some previous years that we've done. And I think our numbers were really well attended for programming. So I think just getting people into the building for the programs encouraged them to continue doing summer reading and maybe sign up for things. Maybe a program brought them in instead of summer reading, and then we signed them up for summer reading because of that.
Nice.
So that was a big change that I noticed from last year to this year, is just the amount of programming that we did. So.
Do you keep track of how many of your participants finish their reading goals?
We do, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, we keep all of those statistics, yes.
Do you have any of that yet?
We are, technically, we are not ending summer reading until tomorrow. So we're allowing people, we give them the first week of August to kind of, if you've been on vacation or if you're finishing up, to just finish up. So tomorrow's our last day, and then we'll have the hard stats of how many people actually completed versus just signed up and then kind of trailed off.
I should have had you guys in on Thursday then.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. No, it's still exciting because, you know, one of the things that like my kids work, they did it last year, but they didn't like give everything they had to it, you know, but this year they were very excited about it. I think the Nintendo Switch grand prize was the big draw, like, for them, because like we got a Switch late last year, and so they've been playing it more. But it was funny because my kids, like, they would come home from camp at the Y, and we would say, okay, you need to read for 30 minutes and then mark off your check marks. We got to about the 4th of July and realized they were just reading, not marking their boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so it was funny because we're getting to the end of the summer, and it's like they've got like 2 rows to go, and I'm like, I know they've done this, but like they haven't marked it, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna make them read a little. Yeah, I'm gonna read a little more, you know. So, anyways, but no. So, what's programming wise, Mel? What stood out for you? What were the highlights?
We had a lot of people that enjoyed our animal programs, and since our theme was read, renew, repeat, we leaned into the conservation part of that and worked with local people that had animals. So 4-H did a farm day for us, our local 4-H communities, and that was really well attended. They brought goats, they brought chickens, they brought bunnies, and then you actually got to interact with the animals and learn about how to take care of them. That was a really popular one for us. We did a Meet the Birds with the chickens and ducks. We did a Meet the Bees. We did a Reptiles of Illinois, and all of those were really well attended programs.
Sure.
So.
You mentioned you put quadruple the number of programs on the calendar this year. That had to be exhausting trying to plan for that.
Planning was a lot, but once you get it planned, and luckily, like I said, I leaned on a lot of our community partners, and that makes it a lot easier when they can help you do a program, and it really didn't make it too difficult for me.
Why did you want to do that? Like, have so much to do?
I want to encourage kids to not just come in and turn in their prizes and then forget about the library. I want them to keep coming in throughout the summer and utilize what we have and know that it's a safe space for them and it's a place that they can come and hang out when it's too hot or they don't have anything to do. And I think we've really kind of established that this summer, and we've had record numbers in the building. We've had record numbers of patrons doing the summer reading, and at our programs we've hit record numbers at our programs. So
what can, if there's not a program going on but someone comes to the library, what can they do?
We have a lot of passive stuff, so it depends on where you're at, but in our Y area we have a passive coloring table. We also have games that we leave out there, and then we actually just established a if you're not sure what to read, you can draw different colors as for fiction, nonfiction, manga, to kind of give you ideas of things to read. And then upstairs we have scavenger hunt, STEM table, and then lots of toys and passive activities for them to do just while they're hanging out.
What were some of the popular books this summer?
So some of our most popular, we're getting ready to release a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which will be very popular. It actually comes out in August. But always our Diary of a Wimpy Kids are the first things to go off the shelf for some reason in juvenile fiction. And then we've had some new picture books that are really popular. I'm trying to think of
the Wonder Books.
Yes. Oh, and our Wonder Books, we have a new collection, which I don't know that we've highlighted. They are read aloud so that you can actually play, and then it tells you when to turn the page, and they're picture books. So we got a grant for those. So we've been using those, and those have been really well circulating.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now remind us the age breakdowns of your readers this summer.
So it really is up to you. We had 3 different groups that you could be in. You were either a fox, a puffin, or a walrus, and it all depended on how much you could read. If you weren't reading on your own yet, you'd be a fox, and it's every book that was read to you or that you read together was your circle, versus the puffin, which is every 30 minutes that you read on your own. And then as an adult or a teen, wise walrus would be an hour that you read on your own.
Sure,
you fill
sure.
in a circle.
Mel Snow, Emily Dunham with the Warner Library in studio with us. We recap a record summer reading club at the library, and Emily, not to give your side of the library some attention, all the adults that participated.
Yeah.
Tell us about that a little bit.
We had a lot of adults participate this year. They were coming in, they were getting prizes. Almost all my little tchotchkes are gone, so that means that they were getting their prizes. But yeah, overall, I got really good feedback from everybody so far, and I feel like I had a lot of adults reading this summer, so I'm very happy about that. And I had a lot of, because when you fill out your thing, it'll say what grade are you in, and I had a lot of like 6th and 7th graders reading out at the adult level, which I thought was really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you do any programs or programming for
yes,
adults?
We did lots of programming. I tried to get a little craftier the past 2 months. We did I went and thrifted a bunch of teacups, and we did like a fairy garden teacup thing. We had a lot of Tai Chi and yoga still, movement classes. And we did like some beeswax wrap, again leaning into the theme of conservation.
Yeah,
but
for
yeah,
sure.
they were well attended and everyone was happy.
Very good.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything on summer reading you guys want to speak to this morning?
Definitely just that we had such great numbers, but I don't think so. Just tomorrow's the last day for summer reading, so if you haven't finished or if you still have your sheet, you have till tomorrow to come in and turn that in and then still enter for the grand prizes. We're going to draw the winners of our grand prizes at the end of this week, so you will know by the end of this week if you are a winner or not.
My kids have been dreaming of winning that Nintendo Switch at the end of the summer. So
Them and every other kid.
Yes, for sure. Very good. Again,
The winner will know soon.
Yes. Well, I know you ladies were telling me before we got started, you paid visits to other libraries. Mel, you touched on the fact this is your first time planning the summer reading club, and just wanted to get ideas, gauge where you're at. Speak to that a little bit.
Yes, we wanted to visit local libraries around us that were about the same size, so that we could see what they do for their patrons that works, what they've liked. A lot of them have a lot more experience than we do. They've been doing it for years, where this is Emily and I's first year doing a summer reading on our own. So it was very helpful. We got lots of tips and tricks, things that they really enjoyed, things that they didn't like, things that worked best for them. So we're very grateful for the library community and that they're willing to share their resources with us.
You talked about the size of the library. I don't know if you want to put the names of the communities out there, but you guys were telling me like these are communities that are, I would say, significantly bigger than Clinton.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, we went to Rochester, Chatham, Mahomet, and Monticello were the ones that we visited. And some of them, again, a lot of them were a little bigger than us, but it's kind of hard we have a larger building. Some of them have smaller buildings. So it all depends on, your budget and everything.
Right.
But
I was thinking like participation and,
participation.
people that
Yes.
come in. That's what I was kind of alluding to, like
Yes.
small town library. But gosh, you guys get a lot of people
Yeah,
in
we
and
do.
out and participation.
we do,
Yeah.
yes, and we're very grateful for that. Our community really supports us, and without them, we wouldn't be able to do all of this.
Sure,
So,
sure.
very
So,
grateful.
anything you took away from those visits? What you do well, what you liked that other libraries did. How about that?
Yes, we really liked the way some of the libraries had their prizes set up. They would have you come in and pick specific things. Some of them had really good ideas for how they just put their books out. So some of the time I was wandering around children's sections and just being like, oh my goodness, what a great idea to display your books.
Sure.
And so, yeah, we got lots of ideas, just not even just for summer reading, but just on how they run their library in general and what we really
Yeah.
liked about it.
Just seeing what catches your eye when you walk in, and
Yes.
things you could easily grab, like Sudoku packets. So I started doing some of those at the library.
Yes. Emily got a lot of great ideas from adult programming too.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing we noticed is that we do a lot of grand prizes. A lot of people don't do as many grand prizes as we do. So that's something that I feel like we're doing well that our patrons really enjoy is we had 24 prizes this year, which is more than we've done in the past. So we're spending a lot of that money trying to encourage people to get excited about those goals. And it seems to be working because this year adding those extra prizes, we reached our record number. So
And a lot of them do community goals. So instead of everybody getting a prize, they say, okay, everyone meet this requirement of reading minutes, and then we'll buy something cool to have at the library. And I love that. So I was thinking about maybe we can talk about that for adults in the near future. But I know we love our prizes, but I also love the community goal too.
Yes.
That's cool.
Definitely. I venture to guess not too many libraries are doing as many programs as you are, Mel.
We did notice that we're doing a lot of programming. A lot of that, like I said, again, could be budget restrictions and things like that. But a lot of libraries have some great programming ideas that we actually borrowed and decided to use. In fact, for our September program, we're doing a Touch a Truck Transformers edition that was from something that another library we saw was doing.
Yeah,
So we're really
yeah.
excited about that.
Well, and I know this has been kind of a theme in other visits in years past, but libraries sharing ideas with each other. You're not
yeah.
it's not a
Yes.
closed competitive community.
Right.
Not at all. Not at all. And most of the library directors greeted us, took us on tours, really leaned into helping us. So we were so grateful for the people in our community.
Very good. Well, ladies, did I miss anything? Whether it's summer reading club, what you took away from your visits, did we miss anything y'all want to put out there this morning?
think so.
Anything from you, Mel? I'm sorry, Emily.
Nope. I mean, we're still doing our silent book club out at Weldon Springs. That's on Tuesdays at 9:30. So that's something where if you're an introvert and you want to be with somebody but not have to speak to them, we're doing that. So you can meet at Weldon Springs at the Kiwanis picnic area.
What is a silent book club?
It is you just show up with your book and your lawn chair, your coffee, and you just kind of sit near each other, but you don't have to discuss the book. Everybody can read their own book. So it's just kind of like being able to be outside and have some company, but not having to do a whole lot of socializing.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Did you
it
do
is
that
fun.
all summer?
We did start that. I think we started that in.
I thought it was in June.
June, yeah. So, and Roxanne Snelson from the Weldon Springs area, she is going to be out there to greet everybody in her little sun hat. So,
Cool.
Yeah, it's just a nice, easy way to start your morning.
Very good. Well, ladies, Emily, where do folks go to learn about all things Warner Library?
Yes, please visit us on Facebook, Vespasian Warner Public Library, and then our website, vwarner.org.
That is Mel Snow, Emily Dunham with the Warner Library in studio with us. We recap a record summer reading club in the summer of 2024. More to come with them on the morning show.
WHOW.
MR Systems Wireless is your local internet provider for Clinton and surrounding area. They have the products you want and the local service you deserve. MR Systems Wireless Internet Service for home or business includes unlimited data, unlimited streaming, and unlimited calling. Plans start at just $48 a month and get a free Roku 4 lease with our media packages. Get the speed you need with MR Systems Wireless. Call them at 935-2100. That's 935-2100 for MR Systems Wireless.
Tune into all of WHOW's platforms on AM, FM, and streamed at IllinoisFarmRadio.com for live coverage of the DeWitt 4-H Fair, featuring 4-Hers from DeWitt, Piatt, and Macon counties. The Farmers City Junior Fair, featuring junior 4-Hers from the area, and reports from the Illinois State Fair this summer. And see results from all fair judging in the area by clicking the Fair Results icon next to the masthead on DeWittDailyNews.com. Our coverage is brought to you by our title sponsor, Apex Clean Energy, growing a better future for local farmers and landowners in our local communities, along with the Macon County Farm Bureau, Country Financial Agent, John Prater in Clinton, Longview Community Bank in Mount Pulaski and Chestnut, Maroa Ag, Warner Hospital in Clinton, and Gibson Ace Hardware in Clinton. Live coverage of the DeWitt 4-H Fair, Farmer City Junior Fair, and the Illinois State Fair this summer on WHOW AM/FM and stream live online at IllinoisFarmRadio.com.
Scott Baum here from Baum Chevrolet Buick in Clinton. Search our big selection of pre-owned cars and trucks by clicking our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Dr. Bradley Grant here from Midstate Eye in Clinton. If your little one is entering kindergarten or new to your school district, make an eye exam appointment now so you'll be ready for school. Find out more by clicking on our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Mel Snow, Emily Dunham with the Warner Library in studio with us. Well, ladies, with the Summer Reading Club wrapped up, what's kind of next for you? Mel, I'll start with you. What's kind of on the library schedule for August?
Well, for August, it's kind of our down month. We take a little bit of time to regroup and start planning for Library Card Sign Up Month, which starts in September, and then Halloween, which is right around the corner in October, which is our second biggest event after summer reading of the year.
Sure.
But this August, we have some fun things coming up this week, actually. Tomorrow is today is our Pokemon Hangout at 4 for youth, which we've had those the last several months, and they've been very well attended, very popular, that we have to keep continuing them.
Yeah,
And then
Pokemon's kind of making a resurgence,
yes,
isn't
it's
it?
got a big resurgence, and the kids just love it. So tomorrow we're also doing our s'more time, which I'm really excited about. We'll be outside around a campfire, and we'll read some campfire stories, have some s'mores, and then hear some music from a local ukulele player, which will be some campfire songs.
Cool.
So I'm really excited about that for tomorrow.
Nice.
Looks like the weather will be nice too for us.
Sure.
So
The when and where on that is?
that's tomorrow at the library at 7:00.
Okay, so put
Yep.
that on the calendar.
Yes,
That's
please do.
quickly coming up. Anything else as school starts, Mel?
Yes, school starts on the 21st, and so to kind of get the kids, we've still got our Lego Club going on every Wednesday at 4 o'clock for our 8 to 12-year-old range. We've got Lego Club. You don't have to sign up for that. You can just show up and play. And so school starts on the 21st. Hopefully they come by after school and enjoy Lego Club.
All right, very good. So does the kid traffic pick up at all? Like kids just coming straight from school and hanging out at the library? What does that look like?
I heard it used to when the junior high was right across the way. We had so many kids. Now that it's a little further, we still see them, but we have our regulars that come after school and kind of hang out. And then now that we're getting ready to start again, our early dismissals will start having 4-H come. So every time there's an early dismissal, we'll have 4-H there for something for them to do.
Oh, that's
so
fun.
yeah.
Nice. So do you mind adding to that a little more? Like what goes on there, what that looks like?
So 4-H does it all with us. We've done it the last several years. We usually call it like our 4-H extravaganza. And every time there's an early dismissal, we host something in the afternoon for the kids. So 2:45 is what we do it. Our first one is September 11th, I believe. Yep, September 11th. And so usually we do like an art or a craft or something with 4-H, and they host it and run it for us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So who from 4-H does that?
Rachel, her name is Rachel Davidson.
Okay.
She does it. She's local. So yeah, she works with me and then comes every time we have an early dismissal, which is so great. I know there's a few that she's going to miss this year. So like the one in October, we will not have an early dismissal date for that.
Okay.
But in September will be our very first one, and we're really looking forward to it.
Do you have to sign up for those?
You do have to sign up for those, but you can sign up through our website or through 4-H's website.
All right.
Yes.
Very-
We're still working on the registration for those. That link will be up soon. So
Mel, anything from you for coming up that we haven't touched on? You mentioned Library Card Drive Month.
Library Card Sign Up Month is
Sign Up Month.
September. Yes.
Yes.
So we waive the fees for if you've lost your card, you can renew your card for free. We do incentives for signing up for your card. In fact, Emily can talk more about that because that's one of the.
For the adults, when you come and sign up up for a library card, you get a free journal. Most of them are like leather bound or like wooden. They're kind of cool. And then we're going to have like little vinyl stickers for your car or a journal and just something fun to take away from the library for joining us.
Okay, very good.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Should be really fun.
So that's all of September.
Yep, that's the whole month of September.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Very good.
We also have some extra activities going on in the library to kind of get you excited about it. We'll have an extra scavenger hunt. You can make your own library card on the children's floor, and then there is our themed scavenger month every month changes, and that month will be library cards will be the thing you're looking for around the library.
All right.
So.
Very good. So look forward to that in September. Emily, let's shift over to you. What do you have coming up on your calendar?
Yes, I'm excited for September as well because we've got John Young from Young Dance Studios coming, and he is going to teach us ballroom dance. The first class will be September the 12th. That's a Thursday at 6 p.m. That'll be downstairs in the Revere room. Just wear comfy clothes and your shoes, and he's going to teach us how to dance. We'll have another one that will be under the Latin realm, so some salsa-ing, some cha-cha, and then he also can do a bunch of country two-step in. So we've got lots of options. So we're going to try and offer a little bit of everything and then see where people want to focus.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're excited for that.
Awesome. So he'll be coming back, not just
Yep.
it starts
So
in
he'll start in
September.
September, and then we'll kind of we'll dabble in each category of dance, I guess I should say, and then we can kind of focus and learn all the moves there.
Cool. Awesome.
That is actually something that we grabbed from another library. He worked, I believe it was at Rochester.
Yeah, Rochester's library.
That he had already been doing that, and we were like, what a great idea. Ballroom dance classes. How fun.
Sure.
They told us he was out of Bloomington. I'm like, that's really close to us. Yeah. We got a hold of him, and it's
he
all worked
donates
out
his
for us.
time to us. It's so amazing.
We're very
That is
grateful
amazing.
for these community partners.
Hopefully the community comes out and supports that.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, definitely. Very good. Yeah. Well, ladies, I've got a minute. Do we want to talk new material? Do we want to talk anything else? Like, what did I miss with y'all today?
Well, the one thing I did forget to mention about Library Card Sign Up Month is we are doing this big event that we're really excited about to kind of kick off Library Card Sign Up Month. The theme this year, they always come up with a theme for Library Card Sign Up Month, and this year's theme is Transformers Edition. So we are doing a Touch a Truck Transformers Edition on the first Saturday in September and the 7th at 10 a.m. out in our parking lot. We're going to have a semi, a cop car, the fire truck, a Volkswagen Beetle, a yellow Camaro, the things that are featured in the Transformers that you can actually come up and touch and hang out in and see. So we're really excited about that to get the kids in for Library Card Sign Up Month.
Awesome. We'll put that on the radar. That comes up again in September. Emily, very quickly, best way for folks to learn about all things Warner Library.
Yep. You can always come in and visit us at the library or go to our website, vwarner.org, or look us up on Facebook, Vespasian Warner Public Library.
Ladies, thanks so much. Emily Dunham and Mel Snow, Warner Library, our guests in studio. Network news on the way.
WHOW.
This is an SRN News special report.